Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Vesperia, where last episode we climbed ever higher in the floating city of Terca, encountering a familiar crazed foe within. Waiting for his final battle, Olizandri blocked our path and made sure that our fight would be won to the death. Now, however, passing him, we stand at Terca's peak, wondering if these stairs in front of us lead to the final, fateful encounter.
Right, so that looks like a finale. I don't know. Those elevators look like they work. One of the things that we definitely heard is one of these things move back here. So let's get whatever treasure chest is behind it, because I'm imagining it's this one. No, it wasn't this. Something moved somewhere. Or maybe I actually needed to do both of them, because one of them was actually, oh god, I don't want to get caught by enemies I didn't even have to fight. Yeah, right in my way, aren't you? That was fine now. I want the goodies. Maybe you actually required to hit both switches to actually open it up. That could have been it too. Well, the best way to find out is to literally walk up and see a skit. Haha.
Those stairs.
It looks like they lead to the summit.
This is the moment of truth. Is everybody ready?
I've been ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, we have to do this.
Turning back now would make dinner tonight taste like ash.
Right. Even this old man's gonna put up a fight.
People believe in us. They're waiting for us. We must defeat the Adephagos. For them.
And for Pharaoh and Belius. For the memories of the Interlakeia.
Let's go.
Believe it or not, I'm about to tell you something. There are some sub-events to do now. Like, legitimately, there are sub-events to do right this second. They exist in the world yet again. Involving fell arms in this dungeon. No joke. That is a thing. And I think it's quite a bit of work to get to them. Well, let's just try these out and see where they actually lead to at this point. No, they still don't do anything. Oh, that one's locked. This one works. They're all locked. How can I unlock them? What? They shouldn't be locked. How the hell do I unlock them? That's some stick beats, yeah. There's like a bit on them that does like a different chord. Ah well. I can't unlock them. Because that's what I'd need to get back down again. So how do I go about making them work perfectly for me? I don't know. What have I missed? Can Rita figure it out? Rita, work them. Work them, Rita. You're the best. No. Rita too dumb too. Maybe the child of the full moon has access. Maybe you've got to beat the game to get the elevators to work. Well, either way, I've saved here. I think about it's time. So, with that said and with that done, we step up for our final fate. The final battle versus the Adephagos. And there's Duke. Hello. Still don't work. Is there one on this side as well? There's a way down. Just a second. Let's see if I can do it quick. I need to go that way. I know I do, but how do I get there? And what does this do now? Nothing! Well, this all feels pointless. This is where I've just trapped myself away from being up top. Nope, we're going. That was interesting. There's got to be something to unlock further in it to be able to get further on. I need to read the instructions, yeah. Well, here we are.
Duke!
Duke, we have the 4 elemental spirits. Their power can counter the Adephagos.
There's no need to use people to destroy the Adephagos.
Look at its size. 4 spirits are nothing against it.
They're crucial. We'll make up the rest by turning the Blastia cores to spirits too.
Every single core in the world!
And as a bonus, it'll put an end to the Blastia culture that you hate so much. Not too shabby, huh?
I doubt humans will hand over their Blastia quietly. Or will you force them?
We don't force anyone to do anything.
Can you not believe that people can move forward and change?
Humans will not let something go once it is in their grasp.
So you won't listen. We will destroy the Adephagos our own way. Please, wait just a little longer.
The people are determined as we are determined. We won't let that go to waste.
And will the world return to its former state?
Huh?
Will the air be controlled by the Entelecheia? Will all life return to a time when nature ruled?
No.
You are changing this world, our Terca Lumireis. For what? For the convenience of humans. Nothing more.
Can't you think that the world might be growing? I think of the Entelecheia becoming spirits as evolution. Can't you see that?
I would not presume to speak on the choices of the Entelecheia. However, I also have my choices.
So you won't listen to us because we're humans? You say you can't trust people, so you just drop everything. Then when it's too late, you try to wipe them out?
Do you know what this tower is? Tarkaron was once a city, but the ancients turned it into a weapon to destroy the Entelecheia. To the ancients who did not recognize the threat of the Blastia, the Entelecheia who attacked the Blastia were nothing more than a nuisance.
And the air went out of balance, and the Adephagos appeared.
Only then did humans listen to the words of the Entelecheia. Our world has seen many sacrifices, yet humans committed the same offense, and they will again. Those who eat away and ruin this world. Those who would change the world for their own continued existence. They are apostles of destruction greater than even the Adephagos.
Is that the reason you're trying to destroy humanity?
I made a vow to my friend that I would protect this world.
Lucifer.
So Chroma told you.
Yeah, she also told us to stop you.
She listened to us too and became a spirit. So please, we can do this together.
Enough. If the Entelecheia would throw away their mission, then I will take it up. I need not wait for your method. Once I complete this formula, the world will be saved.
Duke, stop!
As long as humans rule, they will commit the same offense time and again. If that happens, their hearts will grow wild and the future will be even more painful.
Even if that happens, it's the path we choose. Even if we are hurt or stopped, we can still walk again as long as we don't give up.
She's right. You'll never find anything new if you're afraid of making mistakes, of failing.
And unlike you, we haven't chosen this path on our own. Everyone decided on it.
Yeah, going it alone might be tough, but we're not alone. If one person can't do it, then we do it together. I finally learned that we can walk together like that.
Aye. Eventually, you'll hit a dead end with the solutions you come up with alone. But if everyone takes up oars together, no wind nor rain can stop you crossing the ocean.
That may be sufficient for those who are connected to one another. However, there will always be some who cannot accept a difficult future. You all surely understand that.
It will be difficult, but that is reality. They will take what changes, think, and change again. Both the people and the world. So even if it takes tens, hundreds of years, they will listen someday. I know this now. That's what it means to live.
Change is painful, but fearing it means we never make any progress. And we'll be there to support those who need it. That's why knights exist, why guilds exist.
Right. There are things you have to protect. But this old man wants to see what lies ahead for people in the next era. See how the fools change, for those who can't see them anymore.
We are in contradiction. However, our feelings for the world are no different. How odd.
No, it's not. The future we chose, what we see for the future, is different.
The future must be protected. If it is not, then destruction awaits.
We make the future. You trust the path you choose and create it.
It is inevitable. Come.
So here we go. Look at him, fancy floating man. Right, Duke stands before us. Level 62. With an HP pool less than Zagi's, but probably a few more tricks up his sleeve. And probably not an ease of being stunned into a corner, I'd imagine.
This isn't a path we chose alone.
What?
I have no reason to go along with your plan.
Could you be any
Where am I?
stubborn?
Oh, he's over there again now.
We made this choice so humans and Entelekea could move on together.
I wish I had a buff on me at this point.
The Entelekea will regret that decision, and humans will wish they had died.
I won't regret it. No
Get me,
matter what.
Duke. You can't just zoop. I can't pin you if you keep zooping.
There is no longer any point.
I can't do any good combos.
If you would just listen.
No more.
Disturbing power now unleashed. For me, a power that tries to shine.
Got him. That's so disorientating. What's that? Violent pain, please. I feel like my job is to stop him doing that kind of weird stuff. Let's see, what's he doing? Oh, now we're flying away. And whatever you're going to launch on me, right? Oh, he lost it. He doesn't have a mystic thing. Well, that must be half of his HP gone at this point. Trying to block it. That's a good Guardian field. Kept him locked up in a better way than I expected. I say, there's not much I can do while you're up there. My TP's being drained. What an annoying ability. I'm being lambasted right now. In a very nasty way. Let's get my HP back. Make sure I have TP to go with it as well. just swinging away, doing whatever he wants. Blocking again, are you? You don't let me do my stuff, do you? I wouldn't either. Aren't you nearly broken on the down strike? That's nearly there. Oh yes, please dispel me. That'd be great. I can't hit him. Champagne.
Pretty strong yourself.
How unfortunate. I wish I could walk together with you all a while longer. Perhaps we would have had a different encounter.
It's not too late.
It is. My path was set when the Adephagos covered the sky.
You stubborn bastard!
The best path for an enduring world is to return it to its natural state. That is the path I chose. I will die for that. My friend, give me your strength.
And so our final battle continues. Right, before we actually fight a little bit more here, because this is doing nothing for me in this fight, let's change some stuff up a little bit here, because that's just rubbish for me, you know? We have something that gets rid of all status ailments, or at least stops me from getting them, so I'm just going to quickly change some stuff up before the talking starts here, because it was just come to me like during that completely useless to have that on. Right, we've also got something that does both sides of damage by 15%, which would be way better for Flim. Apart from that, of course, we should have our best weapons equipped, right? It makes no sense to not. I'm gonna have to put Vesperia number 2 on because it's a symbol, you know. Right, what else have we got here? Cat Teaser, we got the energy one there for anti-magic. Let's get that on too, maybe. Much more spell power that way. And apart from that, the Ivy Blade is better too, isn't it? Let's do this.
Spirits? You fools. How could the Entelecare agree to such an uncertain plan?
It's not uncertain. We did it. The Entelecare became spirits. Using the spirits to defeat the Adephagos is not a fantasy.
Please don't ignore a changing world.
You're just clinging to the past.
So I am the only stubborn one? I am not mistaken. I will use all my power to eliminate your...
I don't really want to interrupt stuff, but... as part of this fight that matters to see his HP. Duke, level 65. That's a lot of HP now. Oh, and he's still got a Zoopy move. Can't even get close to him to hit him anyway. Here's the problem. That's not helping. Uh-oh. That's the problem. If I get killed just because of this. I got killed. Everyone died. What? No, everyone lived? How? I guess Big Bang can't kill you, but it puts you about death? Oh, God. And the only thing we can do is try to survive via pinning him down for a bit here. Right, we're back and going. Oh my god, I was like, game had mercy. It's one of those Mystic Arts. Yes, it's one of those that is present in most JRPGs, etc. The one that really makes you poop yourself quite a bit. I definitely pooped self. Missed. In fact, just got attacked more before that. Alright, I need to use some stuff. At this point, we're just being got by multiple people, and the weak bottle itself is what's the main problem here. Cutting HP by half, constantly going over limit. This kind of stuff is nightmarish as it is. And if he does that every time anyway, we're always going to have monstrous amounts of trouble with that. So basically, we just use a treat after every one of them. Art steal's bad though. Can you cure yourself now, please? But how many times am I gonna have that as an ability to use? You know? I'm spinning. I'm spinning. If only there was a way to completely counter that. Which there may be. But something I'm not aware of. Right, we're taking half his HP. Right, TP wise we're doing quite fine. We're keeping him pinned down. That's Angel Ring. I tried to block that. Here we go again then. I want to be at a distance to him before he does his special, please. I'm going in the black hole. Here's another treat. That violent pain was so well timed. And we're good. Let's keep using specifics. Keep the TP up. I heard saw that damage around for. Oh, I'm completely screwed, aren't I? Has he already been hit? No, he's still about to be triggered on it. Now he's got lasers. I guess I better stay in that revitalize, shouldn't I? Nice abilities you're using. More meteorites looks good to me. Here we go again then. I just want to be far away from him so that I have time to cast the treat as soon as I get up. It's because because the spirits like me. The spirits really like me. They're keeping me up and going. There's the nightingale. Flynn is really chewing that stuff through. You need to heal yourself there, Estelle. Or at least someone does. Oh, I'm down. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, Estelle's dead. Ah. Native gate looks good there.
Accept your fate, Duke.
I shall end it all with this.
We'll defend the world our own way.
And so we will. Win through, win out. We could have used that beforehand. As Duke is defeated. Shining Star Gem is gained.
I'm sorry, Lucifer. I could not keep my promise.
I don't know what Lucifer was like, so this doesn't mean much coming from me. But if Lucifer fought for humans during the Great War, then I don't think he'd want his friend to reject humanity.
Lucifer's wish to protect the world, peace for all living things.
Yuri! Hurry! I'm on it!
Here we go. Estelle, synchronize. Judith, give me support.
Okay.
Understood. Yuri, let's go!
My heart's all aflutter.
We're counting on you, boss.
So then they truly intend to give up the Plastia.
It's over?
Oh, no way! Our plan isn't working!
No, it's okay. Just a little more. It just needs a little more power. But how? There isn't any more.
Come on, we gotta do something!
It's gotta work.
This can't be how it ends.
Antilochea, spirits, humans, Lucifer. Can this world truly change?
Damn it, come on!
Spirits? You mean all of them? Awesome!
All the Entelechea who became Adephagos, they all transformed into these spirits.
So the Adephagos was also part of this world. Unbelievable.
It's so beautiful.
Ah, it is.
We did it.
Was this truly the right thing for us to do?
I don't know. We lost all the Blastia, and with that, the barriers are gone. But we chose that path, so I guess we gotta live with it. As long as we're still alive, we'll be okay.
You are strong.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm not alone. Hey, Duke! See you around.
Yuri!
Great job, Yuri!
That was so awesome! Oh, man!
And so there we have it. Tales of Vesperia. The main story is now complete. The credits roll! Thank you for playing this game, and thank you for telling me that this game is good. Oh, Tales of Vesperia. It's a great game. I enjoyed watching and playing this game. I owe you one. I don't remember all that blooming... I do not remember at all of that. All of those side quests and more, and of course, being the definitive version as it was, there was so much in it that I did not know. Trust me, I would hasten to say the end of the entire game was completely changed from what I remember in the past, because I don't remember it. That's how it is, I guess. But we got it done. Nice done. The world is safe once again with Duke's help. It's nice to have an ending antagonist. Of course, the antagonist was a faceless thing up in the sky. But it's nice to have an ending antagonist so that you have a fight, you resolve the conflict, he helps, you save the world, he walks off on a nice little jaunt and everyone's okay with it, you know? No hard feelings. It's nice to actually have that in some respects. But here we are, and this is like the end of the road for, of course, the live section of the Let's Play as well. There is still some more, there is a little bit of sub-events and all that, and because of the nature of them, that makes the style look really weird there. We will be taking it into the realms of non-live at this point in time. Will you be doing the Duke fight again for YouTube? Yes, I will. There is, of course, more to see, more to do within the game, more unlocks to get as well, that's for sure. But, yeah. Tales of Vesperia is... Well, I played... What was it? My order of Tales plays originally was Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Graces. Played Tales of Graces with Becca, and that was off stream. And then, of course, I played Xillia 2, and Berseria at this point in time as well. So played a fair chunk of Tales game at this point. Of course, only, what was it, 4 for the channel and all. But this was pretty much, like, apart from Grace's, well, actually, no, Grace's Symphonia and Vesperia, I would easily put is better than the latter 3 I played, by a mile. The older Tales is just had a lot more to them, as far as I'm concerned. I really enjoyed the game. So when they actually came out with Definitive, it was kind of an and if I do this, but we had time, we had a slot, we had some free space, and it's a good thing to go through. And I've definitely shown you guys a lot of side quests as well. I mean, it's nearly a correct, like, walkthrough if it wasn't for, you know, except for monster hunting and collector's book kind of side of things, because of course Missed 2 Swords by Goshen Droid. Then there's, you know, some missable enemies which would still require a second playthrough. But in terms of sub-events, pretty much all there, apart from a bit more that we will have to do now. Like, for example, if I went down the bottom and actually worked out the right way before rushing to the end, but I felt it is time to kind of, like, end it here and get it done, there is actually 2 fell arms to find within the final dungeon as well. So there is more to that. But of course there's 2 extra characters as well, so there's 2 more fell arms on top of that. People were worried that I might get the fell arms and trigger something there, but no, don't worry, there's other characters to do. You have to get them all, have to catch them all. So there's also, like, multiple other X dungeons too. Of course, the final boss of which is a whole stonking level 200. So this is another reason, well, from now on, if you want to do the post-game, and why I never did the post-game in my Xbox 360, the grinding would have required you to go into a second playthrough and have enough grade, which I did have, to get the 10 times experience or whatever it was, and just grind it via that to get there. However, it does seem like they've definitely installed places where you can grind that without having to go for a second playthrough. So it'll take me a little while to get it, or get it done, but I'm hoping to be able to plunge through with the rest of it, really, and get through there. Finish off the remaining sub-events, finish off the remaining events, show Tales of Vesperia as a whole. There we go, so. I've ended previous Tales Let's Plays after all, apart from Zillia 1, at the point of story ending after all. Grace's was better, tell it to the people who designed the dungeons in that one. I liked Grace's, but then it was just playing it with my wife and having the first Tales game. Of course, I'm going to find it quite fondly. I've never played Tales of Symphonia 2 at this point. It's at its own, not necessarily a, well, I think it's remastering they call it. It's not a definitive or anything like that, but they've definitely bumped up the graphics for it and put it out in a 2 for, with Night of Ratatosk, or whatever it's called. Whatever it's called. Does that include secret missions? They're not so important, are they? Secret missions are just for an achievement. Now, are you an achievement hunter? Do you care? Do you love every trophy? Then sure, that's for you. Me, what the hell is a tiny little number on the top of my screen really going to matter for that kind of thing? Who am I going to show it off to that it will matter to that much? I'm not so much of a gamer score or trophy hunter. Or watch your mouth, Sam? Oh, sorry, am I saying something controversial? But yeah, it's a very nice story. It's one where the humans make a sacrifice at the end as well to make things work, well, to save their own skins as well. A villain that's driven to save the world, but isn't so much a villain because, of course, he's only a villain at the end, and even then it's kind of like, yes, he will bring an end to the world, but he's just trying to fight the only way he knows is possibly feasible to fight. He doesn't have many options here, does he? And that's a problem in and of itself. Options are presented, but he doesn't know it. He can only stick with one way. He can't believe anyone else except his own power because he is literally the most powerful guy around, Duke. And it's interesting how it shows you with him, and he is like a helper. He helps. He does lots of stuff for you during the game. So you've built up a relationship with him outside of things, and even when you're fighting him at the end, do you really think he's a bad guy? Do you really want to kill him? Do you really want to defeat him that hard? So I think there's a lot of elements to this game that just work so well. Well, Duke's happy, that's for sure. He saved the world, got what he wanted. It looks like Tarkaron fell. Didn't just put it back nicely in Aspio? Oh, I guess there's no Blastias to work it, I guess. When I think about it. Hey, Bow. A world without Blastia, a world where the barriers come down, casualties will be had. But a future can be faced. So it wants me to save, does it? Send me to the title screen, will you? Clear save. But of course, there's more to come. Are we going to the title screen? What are we going to be shown? There we go. So that's it for Tales of Vesperia. I will see you guys for more in the future. But for now, we're chilling. Thank you for joining me on stream, live for it. If you want to view the rest, you know where it's going to be. And that brings to the end an epic story. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. I'll see you guys next time for more, and I hope you enjoy the Let's Play. I'll see you around. Bye-bye. For the live segment. But as soon as we say goodbye to the live segment, you can be sure that we start up the unlive segment, even though, of course, I'm recording this live, so it doesn't make any sense either way, as now the post-game begins with a clear file now gained. I have jumped out of the area just for a second, just to make myself one extra weapon, because materials, or more to the point, beating the last boss, has allowed me to easily get the materials to make the last fencer. A sword that is the pure essence of genuine force. It provides a strong state of mind to the master. We now have that with super chain free, and glory avoids staggering for any kind of attacks. That's pretty useful, and it will be useful as we go on, but we're still learning, of course, the colored bulb at this point in time. But there was, of course, more to do with this dungeon, because as soon as we opened up that final area, far to the east over here, to the right of screen, a new path has opened up. And this path itself revealed to even more dungeon. So for the rest of this episode, we continue on for more exploration, as we get treated to the gusting winds yet again. Right, no treasure chests up there by the look of it. Let's head down the way we came and see if we can find a treasure chest. But essentially, what we're looking for now is some weapons. The fell arms that are hidden within. There are 2 in this dungeon, and 2 which we'll claim from the path. Monsters we can hopefully dodge, at least in part, as we get a glorious guard. As the name implies, it has the power to lead one to victory and glory. Well, interestingly enough, I just made some armor outside, but one of the things I did not make was the glorious guard. One armor I just made in between, like the live segment or not, was the general's armor, which required all the sword person's pieces. What the hell was his name again? Sword dancer, that's the one. To be able to make custom mail made for generals. Your spirit rivals that of the real deal. So it does. Well, I can't make it past him at this rate. So it's going to be a battle no matter what. So let's see what more the Dungeon of Tarcaron has for us. Oh, what? Before I was pop. You just fell on your butt. Well, that's kind of ruined me getting that killing blow, hasn't it? Well, I guess I'll get it on you, Mantis Boy. As a bit of revenge. Well, that's most of them done.
The time has come to say.
But everyone is messing up my stuff. Hey, we got Paddy and Raven back in, just to do a little bit of healing in different places. I can't remember which is of the restaurateur stuff I need to actually think. I don't think crepe is what I need to do, but there's definitely some more stuff, so that's open for me to go through. There's another treasure chest over here if I go explore a little bit. That looks like a dead-end path completely. There's of course one more recipe that I haven't earned yet, and once I've earned that recipe, I can get myself a couple more. The Mumbani or the Mumbani. Armor strengthened with air. It protects against all types of attacks. I think that is an upgrade. Well, strengthened with air has less of an air defense. The overall defensive stats go down quite a bit there, so I'll leave that. Let's get up to the gate I need to get to. What was the last thing I was still trying to learn? Food-wise, I do wonder. Right, so now we're on the opposite side of the place where we fought Zagi. There's a thing there we can take. There's a treasure chest just simply over here with a red chamomile on it. Do we take the lift or do we go that way? Is the actual lift here still unavailable for us to use at this point in time? Yep. No way to get here. So essentially the puzzle we're partaking in, or at least the extra exploration, is what should unlock the rest of that. Because it's weird that we only have one lift, which does go nicely at least up and down, so I can easily get where I need to be here. Yeah, that's closed, I take it. Completely failed at shooting that.
I suppose I could try.
You should try it all the time. I like your splash, that's good. This guy's about to be broken, but yeah. Here we go. That's a bit more my speed. Always do mass AoE attacks. That's the great way to do things. So you're going next? A tractor beam with a whirlwind right next to it? I'm just going to keep charging through them with normal attacks, to be honest. Got boulders, everything.
Too bad.
Sure, drop it down from above. I think it's the pork miso soup. I don't know. Was it the crepe I need to do? I ran out of ingredients for everything at once, so it wasn't anything quite clear to me. We'll figure it out. Alright, where am I going next? Well, treasure chests? A Milky Way, a beautiful fabric resembling a star-filled sky. The gold thread embroidery serves to store air. Managed to escape there pretty easily. No more treasure chests this side.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
I'm not that weak, honest. It's just we're strong. Surely it works that way, right? Well, the darkness actually healed that guy. I wonder what will hit him then to trigger that last bit. Stop me getting the hit here. Multiple guys that are popped, more or less. That last hit was strong.
Man, I want some more.
And a meteor landing from above as a new skill, levitation, is learned, allowing Rita to fly, a pill target as well. Well, they both have new secondary items at this point in time. No! Oh no, Estelle's gonna be moved in the pie. How terrible. And we got Judith versus the bugs. That's actually a good mix, to be honest. I'm quite fine with that. That destruction field worked really well. I'll put the bee down. We'll hope the others deal with that one. Okay, other Hornet. I think Mrs. Moon Lady just came in and completely destroyed them as defend for Island. Can't stop leveling up even after the battle's over because we've got a lot of leveling to do. Orochi's been learned here, so we've got the Warrior Principle for mobile armor. Oh, we got loads of stuff to learn for him. Let's learn the low down Tekamazuchi Flare. Double Appeal also needs to be learned on the standard Flare as well. Bee's got a lot to learn. Judith's got absolutely nothing. Poor Judith. Even Flynn and Yuri are learning stuff at this point in time. Help me out with some spells, people. Well, everyone's been blasted away nicely. I'll take that. Oh, what? Missing by a hair's breadth. I hate those Stag Beetle's defensive methods. You got an ace, did you? Well, nice hit there. Big Jack in the box of doom there, Paddy.
Man, I want some more.
If anything, Paddy, you're super stylish. You might. Alright, there's a chest up there. Still haven't found the exact way to go as of yet. I'm expecting some more defensive gear. You crit your coat. A garment made by a method passed down with the crit. Yes, it does involve the use of magic. I'm guessing that must be better considering it's incredibly specific. Well, it's 20 physical defense for 20 magic defense down. Why not? Let's go for it. Ah, can't escape. Nearly got around.
I'll take him out.
It's nothing personal.
Now we're just wondering exactly how much more of an expanse of this dungeon is there left. What just happened with the stats down for all enemies? Who just did that weird blow up thing that just nuked everyone? I mean, I appreciate it and all. I can't say I'm not confused. That was a bit weird and crazy. I don't think we've seen that massive explosion of stats down before. I've never seen the message saying stats down for everyone before. That's pretty good. Stats down the final boss would be pretty good, wouldn't it? Alright, looks like we're leaving the tower segment and heading all the way back down into the bluer climates by the look of things. Oh, we can't go that way? Dead ends. Oh, I'll just get blown up by these. Well, that's fine. Judith's having fun by the look of it. Judith! You didn't have to do that, you know. Why do you keep going past and knocking my guys down? There we go. One final break. I guess we'll go on this X-Unicorn next. Looks like Flynn's desperately trying to defend Estelle in a weird way. Meanwhile, of course, Judith's knocking them down every 2 seconds in her fancy costume.
The sign of victory.
If it works, I guess. Estelle, I don't think, got a heal off and just got beaten up throughout that entire encounter. Alright, so even though that looks like a path that can go that way, it is not a path that can go that way. We have learned today. However, you were going to have to defeat no matter what. There's a chest behind you.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here.
And if anything, we're going to earn these fell arms inside chests like that. You had to put me down then, didn't you? There's one at least. Everyone else just got evaporated by the look of things. I hate those things. I take it he's pretty much on the scope of... Oh, what the hell? Oh, he went down. Well, Paddy was beating that one up incredibly successfully, so we'll take the win.
That's the logical.
And even more level ups and skills for everyone. The thing, there's still power to get. Right, Terror Crest. A headdress popular amongst spellcasters is imbued with the powers of the earth. Guess what? I might have already made one. Yeah. Well, at least I can sell it for mucho money. And a waste of materials, that's for sure. Apart from that, loads of skills were learned then. Crusader 15. Oh yeah, Raven's completely out of abilities to learn. He's got no new weapons. What we got? Gungnir's out. Pretty sure you have, Estelle, so don't you be trying to hide stuff. Let's get you the cat teaser. Sleep and heal. Carol, I think, may have learned all of his now. Yes, indeed. Now that he's learned the Infinity, Berserker Heart's still there teaching you stuff. So now we've got 3 characters capped out on current skills by the look of things. Right, still unable to go that way. Locked there. Definitely need an unlocking. Well, there's going to be a treasure chest behind you.
I can't fight in this.
Do you really hate your clothes that much? It's your doctoral degree clothes, you know? Don't be such a hater. I can't attack him from the tail side. I can't reach. Oh, that wasn't enough? There we go. Now, what are you weak to at the moment? What have our friends been hitting you at?
You're pretty tough.
Yeah, you could keep trying if you like. I'm trying to hit him on some scope here. Let's get him before Patty comes down. Right, overlevel taunt there learnt for you on your secondary weapons. Let's get this, not a treasure chest that's over here. There's nothing over here. You can't go that way. That links back to the normal bit if you could make it. Right, now we're within the blue terrain. Ah, a little bit more. Are we gonna have to basically climb to the bottom of the tower all over again? It's starting to look like it, isn't it? Oh, we got a laurel. Prevents all magical elements. That's pretty good. I mean, we've got an all stats effects, but it's better still, surely. Alright, let's shoot you. You don't need to be encountered. We are definitely within the blue spots. This will activate. Now, this lift works. Right, in here, however, 2 pineapple gels, 2 lemon gels. A lift we can actually take. Where's it going to take us? Oh, a path. I better get this first. So, Golden Hammer helps you when you are short of funds, brings you luck and dramatic comeback victories. Also, a miracle gel. I'll take that. Was the Golden Hammer a fell arm? No, it is definitely stuff with steel defense, reduces damage received to 10% when near KO. That's pretty good. Comeback victories, I can understand why that's saying it. Vitality 4-2 is a lot of HP gained. Alright, so this is taking us to a new section entirely. Hello. Well, now where are we? Oh my god, we're in the world of ladders. George has been here again. Oh, it looks like I can burn them to lock platforms down. Oh, these ladders are so fast. Everyone enjoy the world of speedy ladders. Can you do this if you haven't upgraded your sorcerer's ring to max level at this point? I'm gonna go up first, see what I can shoot. I mean, there's definitely chests down there after all, but considering we're dropping platforms from more or less above. Oh, okay. These are gonna catch platforms, but I guess I could burn them beforehand, so whatever I'm dropping breaks whatever's underneath. There we go. There was something. Oh, the world of ladders, man. Maybe I should have got there, wherever that was down there. Alright, let's see what making this thing fall now that it's got no protective things. I was expecting to hear a big smash noise, that's for sure. Heading up first does seem to be the way to go, except this goes to nowhere. Don't worry, we'll just climb a ladder. It doesn't actually lead to anywhere, but it's well fixed. But then we say that. It doesn't lead to anywhere yet. It's an interesting new segment of map we found anyway. Okay, so that broke something too. When you're in an area where dropping things happen, heading to the top is always the best. Technically, you could have just let it fall to each net and then shoot it on the way down. Maybe dropping it from on high, you want it to actually be cushioned. Oh, it looks like that's fully in there. That chest is now accessible. So we get a special gel. May as well take it just for the opening of the chest. I've got enough chips to buy myself special days for days. Special days for days? Ooh, yes, enough chips to buy myself special days. So I can now go that way, which looks like it's going to drop a chest to another lower level. That chest, interestingly, has a ladder attached to it. And this leads somewhere too. Oh! Don't tell me that puzzle's reset. Don't you dare reset my puzzles. That's me wondering what's down there. Something tells me that is a goal. Susanoo, a dagger named after a god from ancient myth. One is tempted to repeat the same mistake again and again. We've achieved Rapide's fell arm. However, there's one more that lies in here somewhere, so let's go and see if I can grab that. It's probably within that puzzle I was just doing that I may or may not have reset.
Don't let him trip you up.
May as well check out the rest of this area though, right? Wow, we didn't break you on that one. That'll do it. And I think you're probably broken already, aren't you? Thank you for lifting him straight up. That was handy.
Hey, help me out when I'm casting.
All right, I'm on it.
I'm kind of the thing where you can help yourself. Let's make you another crate. Alright, Fatal Strike bonus 2, double appeal is learned there. Some more stuff to put on to learn some more stuff. I was about to say, Patty's getting through it. No, she's not. There's loads more stuff to learn. Alright, the Asura, let's learn Strength 3. Find out what's along this way. Well, there's another one. Is that our final Phelam? Ouroboros, the source of ceaseless hatred and chaos, and never stays in one form. It is possible to escape his attack. Ouroboros. It is indeed a Phelam, so that's 2. There's still more of this place to explore. That's for sure. Let's see where this leads first of all. All the way to another way this way. Well, that puzzle needs to be re-engaged. There's another treasure chest there, another red chest. There's still a bit more here to do in Tarka, but as the post-game gets underway, we'll continue to explore this little puzzle section next episode, as well as head out back into the world, check out the Dob map, get ourselves our last repeat event there, and more sub-events as we start to finish up Tales of Vesperia. For the proper end of the episode, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.